they will find new areas to where they will traffic and where they will bring in the drugs that are killing our children. In fact, under the last 3 years of the Biden administration, we saw over 1,000% increase in illegal encounters at the northern border under those last 3 years of the Biden administration, just because of the open borders policy that they embraced. In fact, we saw so many Chinese nationals crossing up here. We've seen so many people from other countries that weren't necessarily the typical Central Americans that you hear about, talked about on the news so often. And we saw now, since we have secured the southern border, the TDA, the MS-13, the cartels bringing their drugs and coming across this northern border as well. And so it's very important for folks to realize that as we're encountering them, that we're not letting down our guard here at the northern border as well, and that we're strengthening not just what we do at our ports of entry to scan shipping containers, trucks, cars, passengers, people and pedestrians that may cross, but also what we're doing out on the waters and on your Great Lakes, and what we're doing to make sure that we're stopping and doing interdictions going forward. The one thing I will tell you is that the former Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, is a train wreck. He was a train wreck, and he was hard to work for. I worked with him previously and in trying to build relationships with Canada so that we knew who was crossing our border, asking them to take back their citizens that were illegal here in this country. He was very hard to work with. He talked to President Trump about setting up a fentanyl czar so we could deal with the drug issue, but wasn't willing to share criminal background information on individuals with us, wasn't willing to allow us access to some of their data systems that would tell us really who was trafficking a lot of the drugs, the cocaine, the fentanyl that was killing our children. And we are really hopeful that this new leader, Prime Minister Carney, will be a different individual who will work closely with the Trump administration to give us the security and the information and the partnerships that we need. We need every country has a responsibility to take back their citizens. Every country has a responsibility to take back the people that are their citizens that are in our country illegally. But they also should want to work with us on vetting who is coming into our countries and who is crossing our borders. When we do trade and when we do data information sharing, we become closer in relationships, and that's what we're hoping we get to see.